I'm here to talk to you about science, about art, and about a children's book that I love called The Little Particle That Could. The Little Particle That Could is a book that I made back in 2012 with cartoonist Noel Tuason. It was originally a black and white ebook, but we now want to make a full color book that you can just hold in your hands and read to children. The Little Particle That Could is a book that tries to teach children the fundamental principles of particle physics and general relativity. It does so by following the narrative of a curious but ambitious graviton who wants to meet a different particle called the photon. Our initial funding goal of $5,000 will allow us to print a hardcover version of the book in color for the very first time with nice glossy pages inside. If we hit our first stretch goal of $10,000, we'll be upgrading that to a board book. This is obviously not The Little Particle That Could, this is Hip Opposites. But there's something about a board book that's just so fantastic. It's sturdy and it could withstand tiny hands tearing at it and tiny teeth gnawing at it and children just flinging it across the room. It's a pretty ideal format for this book. You can get a digital copy of the book for just $5. If you want a physical copy of the book, we have an early bird special for the first 50 people, so please get your pledges in early. But there are plenty of other rewards. There's a bookplate edition where artist Noel Tuason and I will sign and doodle on a bookplate, insert it into the book, send it to you. If you want 2 copies of the book, you could certainly do that. But if you just want 1 copy of the book and other books that I have done for young adults and middle graders, you could do that too. You have a reward level where artist Noel Tuason will actually send an original drawing of either the graviton or the photon, whichever one you want. A reward level where I will write an original story for you, one of a kind. You're the only person who will get it. It will further the adventures of the graviton and the photon as they explore a black hole. I'll insert your children's name into the story. We'll work out the specifications. You can sponsor a classroom in which I'll send 30 copies of the book to a classroom of your choice. Just hook me up with the teacher or the school administrator and we'll work it out. You can teach a classroom in which I personally will deliver all 30 copies to this classroom and teach a comics making class for the class up to a day, tailored to whatever subject matter the teacher wants their class to be more creative about, whatever it may be. My name is Jason Rodriguez and I am a giant nerd. I have always been a nerd. When I was a kid, I liked my comic books, my cartoons, my video games, and I also liked science and mathematics. When I became an adult, I got degrees in applied mathematics and biomedical engineering, and I spend my evenings making educational comics for kids. That's why this book is so important to me. I really believe that we could reach kids with hard scientific facts in an easy to understand way, in a fun way, in a colorful way, and I want to thank you so much for checking out this video, for supporting us, for sharing, for pledging, whatever it is you may do. Thank you from the bottom of my heart.